Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about Scott and Bailey, which is a new ITV drama, but I'm not really reviewing it as such, I'm more just drawing your attention to it. The reason I'm not really being able to do a proper in-depth review is because I can find squat information out there, which is kind of weird because normally for ITV dramas I can find loads of information, but for this I can't. It focuses on two characters, Rachel and Janet, and both are detectives. And it's kind of like the Bill meets Law and Order meets Lewis, kind of. It's a sort of three-way thing, because we get their own personal lives in it. The two main characters, their personal lives and the problems they're going through. I'm not going to tell you their personal lives and their problems because I'll let you watch it and find out. It will still be on ITV catch-up. But we get that aspect of it, and then we have a different crime each episode. They're obviously their personal problems at home are carried across each episode, which gives it the link. So it's not all choppy and changey. But each episode there is a different crime committed and it's resolved at the end. Or it has been so far. There's only been 2 episodes, but at the end of each it has been resolved. Which I think is a good thing in a way, because I'm not a massive fan of the dramas. The 4-part dramas and the 3-part dramas where it's one long story I love. But say, for example, in the Bill, there was a problem which was carried across 2 episodes. I wasn't a massive fan of that because 9 times out of 10 I would, for whatever reason, miss the second part, and I'd not find out how it concluded. So I like the fact that it does conclude at the end of the episode. The next episode looks in depth into a little girl. She was abducted and then I believe killed. We haven't really heard that much about it yet, and it's quite confusing because that little girl was a friend of Janet's when Janet was a little girl, and now she's looking into that story privately because it is a closed case for whatever reason. And there is a lot going on. I was watching it last night with the family, and they were like, "I'm not a massive fan of it because it chops and changes too much." But I don't think it does. My stepdad commented that it was quite slow to progress. Personally, I don't think that's the case, because I think in 1 hour you have an entire crime resolved, but it's not done rushed, it's not, they don't miss out snippets of information. It really is action-packed, it really is fast-paced, and it does flow beautifully. Obviously, on ITV, you have 1, 2, 3, you have 3 breaks in an hour-long programme, so, that cuts out maybe 10, possibly even 13 minutes of the show. But they do fit it in all beautifully, and that is as well as giving us snippets of the detective problems as well. Now, the main reason I started watching this was because of Suranne Jones, who plays Rachel. She is insanely incredible in this. I hadn't actually seen her in anything apart from Coronation Street until she played Auntie, or Aunt, or whatever she was called, in Doctor Who. And then after that, I saw her in this, and I was like, she really is talented, because sometimes with an actress, once I've watched them in a soap for a long time, I can only see that soap character. But I see no Karen in this character whatsoever. So she's really made it quite unique and quite individual, and I really like that. Plus, Sally Lindsay was in it. Now, as far as I know, this was an idea of Suranne's and Sally's, this programme. But Sally was very heavily pregnant during filming, so she had a small part as Alison, who is Rachel's sister, and she was actually in last night's episode, because on the credits in the first episode, Sally's name came up in the credits, and I was like, that was Sally's name, because I wasn't paying attention to the credits. I had no idea she was connected to it, and at the very end, it must have said created by, or whatever, Suranne Jones, Sally Lindsay, and just as I saw the Sally Lindsay, it went off, and I was like, that said Sally Lindsay, she wasn't in that, I know she wasn't in that. So I tweeted her, and she was like, I had a small part, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, but I didn't see her. She wasn't in it. I know for a fact she wasn't. She was in it last night. It was all of 3 minutes, but she's also got dark hair. Now, I'd never seen Sally with dark hair, and as far as I know, she's blonde back. She's black back, blah, blah, blah. She's back to blonde. So look out for her if you haven't seen the episode, or if you have seen the episode, go and rewatch it if you missed her. She's in it for about 3 minutes, but it's really brilliant. So that's another really good highlight. But it is really good. They cover some quite serious. Most of the 2 problems they've dealt with so far have been murder, and then you also have the murder and abduction of that little girl. So there's kind of a theme to it here. It's not petty crimes like theft and things that they deal with. It is proper serious crimes, and it is, as I said, it's very high energy. It's very in depth, but not so in depth that you're sitting thinking, I can't work this out. It's too complicated. It's not. It is it is easy enough to follow and understand, which is obviously ideal. So if you haven't seen it, go on to ITV Player and check it out. I don't know if it's repeated on TV, like I don't know if the episode is repeated. And I also can't tell you how many episodes there are. I was hoping one of you guys could tell me. This is why I said I can't really review it, more of just a, hey guys, it's out there sort of thing, because I can't find anything. My mother thinks it's like a 4-part drama, but it doesn't seem to be one. On the little information box on the TV it said it's a new drama series, so I'm thinking it is a proper series, which is great, because I hope there's a second series and a third series, because it is quite potentially my new big addiction of the month, which is great. But go and check it out if you haven't seen it, you will love it. There might be clips on YouTube, I don't know, but your best bet is to go to ITV Player and watch the episodes there. But please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on any information you have about it. I'm going to see if I can get a tweet out of the executive producer whose name I can't remember, but I know she worked on Single Father. But I'm going to see if I can find out how long it's on for, because I really want to know. The longer the better, of course. Yeah, but please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts. And that's it for just now, so I'll see you all next time. Bye!